I speak to TRT World's Navina Couture, who is live from Tunis via Skype. Navina, good to see you. Tell us, how bad is this problem?
Well, here in the capital, where I am speaking from, it is not as bad as in the south of the country or in more rural parts of the country, where people have been cut off from running water for days, in some parts even for weeks. And it's unclear how this is going to be resolved. I have to say it's quite disconcerting to see that here in the capital people are still using large amounts of water to water their gardens and their plants. And so far we haven't heard that much from the government yet.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. What exactly is the government doing about this? Because this has been ongoing for a while in terms of the drought and the shortages. I know that there have been cutbacks. Has anything been announced by the government?
Yes, as you said earlier, there has been the religious leaders and the Ministry of Religious Affairs has been calling on people to pray for more rain. But this drought, even though it's worse than what we've experienced in the last couple of years, does not come unexpected. The water levels in the reservoirs have been falling for years, for 2 decades, really. And I think people, especially in the south of the country, do expect the central government to intervene for water that is being directed towards the capital to be redirected towards the region, and to come up with a plan that addresses the water needs in this country. The needs are increasing by 4% every year as the water levels are falling every year. So there has been very little in terms of policy that I think people can hope for. And I think we have to wait and see how serious this problem gets and whether the government actually responds to it.
And tell us a bit about how this is impacting other aspects of economic and political life in Tunisia.
Yes, I think it just highlights again how divided this country is in terms of access to resources, quite literally in terms of access to water, access to roads. And I think that's why we're seeing people calling for protests in the south of the country. Throughout the summer, there have been protests. The gas production has come to a halt. In other parts of the country, there have been protests. So this is just another kind of factor that's adding to widespread anger outside the capital towards inaction by by this government, really.
Okay, many thanks for that. Navina Couture there for us live in Tunis.